I think one of the most common fears we hear about as we get older isn't necessarily about wrinkles or slowing down a bit. It's the quiet nagging worry about our memory. That moment when a name slips your mind, or you walk into a room and forget why. We all wonder, is this just a normal part of aging, or is it the first sign of something more serious? It's a scary thought, but here's the empowering part. What we put on our plates every single day is one of the most powerful tools we have to protect our brain's health. It's not about a magic pill, it's about consistent, strategic nourishment. So today we're moving past the fear and into the science. We're going to talk about 7 specific foods. These aren't just random superfoods. Each one has compelling scientific research behind its role in protecting brain cells, improving blood flow, and fighting the kind of inflammation and oxidative stress that's heavily linked to cognitive decline and dementia. I want this to be more than just a list. As we go through each one, I want you to think about how you could incorporate it. Maybe you already eat some of these, that's fantastic. The goal is to build a dietary pattern, a way of eating that actively supports your cognitive fortress over the long term. And I really want to hear from you in the comments, tell me which of these you already love, which ones are new to you, and what your biggest challenge is when it comes to eating for brain health. Alright, let's begin with food number 1, fatty fish. And I'm talking about salmon, mackerel, sardines and herring. This isn't just general advice. It's about one specific nutrient, omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA. Your brain is nearly 60% fat, and DHA is a critical structural component of brain cell membranes. It helps keep these membranes fluid and flexible, which is essential for cells to communicate with each other. Think of it as the high-quality building material for your brain's wiring. Studies, including those published in journals like Neurology, have consistently shown that people with higher levels of omega-3s in their blood have increased blood flow in the brain, better cognitive function, and even larger brain volumes in the areas associated with memory. Aim for 2 servings a week. If you don't eat fish, this is where a discussion about high-quality algae-based supplements could be vital. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on that below. Moving to food number 2, berries. In here, the deeper colour the better. Think blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. Their power comes from compounds called flavonoids, specifically anthocyanins. These are potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. Research, like the famous Nurses' Health study, found that women who consumed more blueberries and strawberries delayed memory decline by up to 2.5 years. The theory is that these compounds accumulate in the brain, helping to clean up toxic proteins that can interfere with cell function and improving communication between neurons. They're like little cellular maintenance crews for your hippocampus, your brain's primary memory center. Frozen berries are just as good, making them an accessible option year-round. Food number 3 might surprise you. Leafy green vegetables, spinach, kale, collards, broccoli. The magic here is in their dense concentration of vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene. A long-term study from Rush University, called the Mind Diet Study, specifically highlighted greens as a key factor in slowing cognitive aging. Participants who ate 1 to 2 servings a day had the cognitive function of someone 11 years younger than those who ate none. Folate helps regulate homocysteine, an amino acid that at high levels can damage brain cells. Think of these greens as a daily multivitamin, specifically formulated for brain maintenance. Now for food number 4, nuts and seeds. A small handful of walnuts, flax seeds and chia seeds is a brain power snack. Walnuts not only contain some omega-3s in the form of ALA, but are also a top source of alpha-linolenic acid and antioxidants. A UCLA study linked higher walnut consumption to improved cognitive test scores. Flax and chia provide fiber and healthy fats that support stable blood sugar, which is crucial because the brain is highly sensitive to sugar spikes and crashes. They're a perfect example of how general metabolic health is inseparable from brain health. Food number 5 is a flavorful one, turmeric. The active compound curcumin is a superstar for its anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is a key player in the development of Alzheimer's disease. Curcumin has been shown in studies to cross the blood-brain barrier and may help clear the amyloid plaques that are a hallmark of the disease. The key to absorption is to pair it with black pepper, which contains piperine, and a healthy fat, like cooking it in olive oil or coconut milk. It's a powerful example of how traditional culinary wisdom has profound scientific underpinnings. Number 6. Pumpkin seeds. These tiny seeds pack a massive punch of iron, magnesium, zinc, and copper. Zinc is crucial for nerve signaling, and magnesium is essential for learning and memory. Deficiencies in these minerals are linked to neurological conditions. They're an easy, crunchy topping for salads or yogurt, directly delivering the minerals your brain's electrical system needs to fire optimally. Finally, food number 7, dark chocolate and cocoa. Yes, you read that right, but I mean the good stuff with 70% cocoa or higher. Cocoa is rich in flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants. Research shows it can increase blood flow to the brain and stimulate the growth of neurons and blood vessels in memory-related areas. It also may boost mood, which is intimately connected to cognitive function. A small square as an afternoon treat isn't just indulgence, it's a targeted brain support strategy. So let's bring this all together. The goal isn't to stress about eating all 7 of these every single day. The goal is to see a pattern: healthy fats, vibrant colours, potent spices, and mineral-rich foods. This pattern is very similar to the well-researched Mediterranean and Mind diets. Now I want to turn this over to you. This is where the real discussion begins. Which of these 7 foods is a regular part of your diet already? Which one are you most excited to try adding in? What's your favourite simple recipe that includes one of these brain health powerhouses? And most importantly, what other topics related to aging and nutrition are you most concerned or curious about? Should we dive deeper into the science of the Mind diet next? Or talk about the foods that might harm cognitive health? Share your thoughts, your questions, and your experiences in the comments below. Let's build a community focused on actionable, science-backed knowledge. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments.